What is up, YouTube? Baubles and Ball Cards back with another video. It's Wednesday, the 21st. Christmas is quickly approaching. Big weather system coming through the U.S. Hope everybody stays warm, and if you get blasted with all the snow, be safe. Looks like we might get a little ice tonight, maybe, but I think we're going to avoid the worst of the storm, or at least the way it looks. So if you're going to be in the line of fire, please hunker down, stay warm, and stay safe. Tonight I'm going to do a little reflection of 2022. I tried to figure out how I was going to do this so I wasn't sitting here for 2 hours showing like everything I picked up throughout the year. I want to speak on a few things. I'm going to break this down. Tonight I'm going to show my autograph pickups. For those that know me or have been around the channel for a while, you know I'm not like the biggest on autographs. I don't know, autographs a lot of times are more important to me if I get them in person. But this year I started looking into some autos and picked some up, and so I'm going to start as a part one kind of pickup type thing with the autographs. I thought tonight was a perfect time to start on sharing pickups because today is a very kind of significant day for me. I mentioned recently, for anybody that didn't know, I kind of do cards and stuff full time. Coincidentally, I did the whole eBay sale thing yesterday, showing you guys kind of how sales have been recently. And December 21st of 2021 was the day I decided to take the leap and let the hobby be my source of income. And there was a stipulation that I had to be able to accept in order for me to do that, because let's be honest, it's pretty awesome to be able to do something that you enjoy so much as your air quotes job. They always say, if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. But at the same time, there is a lot, there's a lot of stress involved with it. You do have to work, whether it's work you don't like, it's a different kind of work. I have some long days and nights sitting up at the computer doing stuff. So there's other elements to it, but I would have never dreamed that even if tomorrow I decide, okay, I'm not doing this anymore and I'm going back out into the actual workforce, which I have been open to since day one. This wasn't a, hey, if this doesn't pan out, I failed, whatever. This was a let's give it a try. And so it's I'm very proud to say that I've been able to accomplish this now for a full year, still going pretty strong. But there was one thing that had to be agreed upon for me to be able to do it, and that was that I could still enjoy the hobby as a hobby. I could still buy things without feeling regret. I could still collect. I could still enjoy the cards and the hobby as a hobby. I had to figure out how to separate the two. I had to figure out how to allocate, to be able to do both. But I've been able to do it, and I'm pretty proud to share. I've picked up a lot of awesome stuff this year. And the crazy thing is by doing all of this, I've still been able to, help with supporting my family and pay the bills each month and, all of that. So it is doable. It's scary, I'm not going to lie, when you first jump into it. And it does have some stressful moments. But it's been a blessing. And again, if it only lasts for this one solid year, at least I can always say I did something. I did it for myself, for my family, and I did something I really enjoyed and got to experience that. So it's really awesome. Thank you to all of you guys out there as well, because many of you encouraged me to even do this. Some of you I had private conversations with about taking the leap. So you were just as significant. The missus, she supported it 100%. She told me I should have done it long before I did. But I knew that the hobby was in this weird place. I knew everything was inflated. I knew things weren't going to sustain there. And I didn't want to jump into something at the top and feel like, oh, yeah, well, this is how it is, when I knew that wasn't the case. I knew if I started it when things had dropped and I could sustain there, then, if you can do it at the bottom, then you can obviously do it at the top. So that's kind of, why I was scared to do it earlier than I did, because I felt like everything was just fake. The prices, the values, all that was fake, and I didn't want to jump in at that point. So let's look at, these are not all of my pickups for autographs. This is just I guess my favorites. I picked up a hell of a lot of stuff this year. This is going to be part one. I will do maybe a part two and even possibly a part three. But it's been awesome to do. And again, I also want to clarify, this isn't like a flex or brag. This is just a reflection, looking back on pickups, sharing them with all of you guys that enjoy the videos. And I hope you enjoy seeing this stuff. Maybe you see something and you go out looking for it, because again, this is a hobby. It's supposed to be fun, and part of that fun is sharing it with all of you. So anyway, let's get to it. A lot of the stuff you guys may remember, because I've showed it before. A lot of it was show recap stuff. I'm going to start out with this here. I actually picked up 3 of these. I have made 2 of the others available. Figured I didn't need 3 of them. But this is the 92 Wheels Signature Edition Hologram Dale Earnhardt Jr. Auto. Still sealed up in the package. Has a little serial number right there. I kept this one because it's 331. I thought that was kind of cool, since he was obviously the Intimidator number 3. This one, this was a pickup from Chantilly. Just thought it was a cool photo of DiMaggio, actually, coincidentally enough, signing autographs. Looks to be a newspaper clipping, but it is PSA DNA authentic. It's got DiMaggio's auto right there, so that was a really cool one. Next, I had mentioned, I went back listening to some of my videos. I was wanting this card for a while, but I wanted a nice Muhammad Ali auto. I liked this because of the image on it. The black border is just tough, but there's a lot of fakes of this out. I did get mine authenticated through JSA, so it does have the authentication and everything, but was glad to get a Muhammad Ali auto. This is fresh out the mailbox today. 2002 Contenders rookie ticket auto of Ed Reed. Obviously, as a Ravens fan, Ed Reed is very significant. Arguably the best safety in the history of the game. There's some others that are great. I'd put Ronnie Lott up there too. But definitely a huge piece to Ravens history. And it's serial numbered out of 550. So this was a pickup that just arrived today. So I had to slip that in there. Let's go over here. Gabriel Iglesias, not the biggest card. This was actually pretty cheap, but me and the missus like watching his, stand up when he does the stand up movies and stuff. Fluffy and fun. He collects those Volkswagen buses. It's actually a vehicle that my daughter would love to own. I love his comedy, and so it was cool to get a Fluffy autograph there. Let's see here. This was in person. First Bowman Refractor Chrome Brady House. Obviously, he is in Fredericksburg Nationals. He did not have any first Bowman autos. He is in the new 2022 Bowman Chrome and has autos, but he didn't have any first Bowmans. So was lucky on opening night to get him to sign one of these for me. I just slabbed it up in one of the little snap slabs to enjoy it in the collection with a little label I made. So Brady House, first Bowman Chrome Refractor Auto. Another comedian I really enjoy, Kevin Hart. If you watch a Kevin Hart movie and you don't laugh, I don't know what's wrong with you. Dude is one of the funniest people I've ever seen. Him and The Rock together are just incredible. So pretty cool there. Kevin Hart autograph. This I got in a trade with Chris Kaiser. Traded him a Ronald Acuna for this and some cash. Cale Makar, Upper Deck, the Cup Brilliance rookie auto. I kind of love how these have like that gold metallic like emblem in there, and it's acetate, and then they sign with the gold Sharpie, but the colors just pop on it. Really cool card. Obviously, Makar and the Avalanche won the cup, so pretty cool. Cale Makar rookie auto. This one here. This is a very special card, and I don't think I ever shared the story of this. This card actually kind of started me off in 2022. Believe it or not, literally started me off in 2022. I believe it might have actually been ComC. Ran an auction that finished like right after midnight last New Year's Day. It was a minute or two after midnight. I can't remember exactly what time it was, but me and the missus were sitting there. I came across this. It's the Pride of a Nation rookie auto, Jason Robertson. Got the American flag in there. These are such beautiful cards. The silver ink auto. But I was sitting there and we were, watching the New Year's Eve, like the music stuff and all of that. I was browsing eBay on commercial breaks and stuff. I came across this and I seen what time it ended. And again, it was like a couple minutes after midnight. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, nobody's going to be paying attention to eBay except for me, right? Well, sure enough, I tossed a bid on it just in case I missed bidding on it. But nobody was there. Nobody had set a snipe or anything. I got this for a very reasonable price. So this started 2022 pretty damn amazing for me. So this has to be, plus it's Jason Robertson, so this has to be in my favorites. Another favorite, hockey, Alexander Ovechkin reached 800 goals on his way to passing Gordie Howe and then chasing down Gretzky. This was a cool card because local guy Dakota, he helps out at the card shop, my LCS sometimes. He was at Chantilly. I just happened to mention out of the blue, I was like, man, I don't see any Ovechkin autos around here. I'd like to get an Ovechkin auto. And he's like, hey, I seen one over here you might like. He told me, he's like, I almost bought it, but he instead told me about it. So very awesome of him to do. I worked a deal out with the dealer, picked it up. Awesome card. National Treasures, triple game used, relic auto, Alex Ovechkin. Pretty sick card to have in the collection there. I'll just group these together. There's a few of these. Let's see here. Let me get these out. I think there's one more. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay. So obviously this year The Walking Dead concluded, the regular one. And me and the missus has watched all of them. We also watch Fear the Walking Dead and The Talking Dead and all the other stuff, all of the little spin-offs and everything. So I had started picking up Walking Dead autographs. Obviously got Carol, got Rick, got the dual Negan and Eugene dual relics, dual auto. And then this was a cool one. It's Daryl and Negan 101 from Leaf Pop Century. So something else we enjoy and just enjoy collecting and picking up. So I had to throw them in there as favorites, especially, series ended this year. So it was pretty cool to get those. Another one here. This is a reprint Bobby Hull rookie auto, and it also is inscribed, something I didn't see a lot of from him, but it's inscribed the Golden Jet. I thought that was really cool. I love picking up the reprint rookie autos. You can find some really awesome cards. They look just like the rookies, but at a very reasonable price, autographed. I think it's a great way to add legendary players to your collection, but still have a very nice looking card. This was a pack pulled from 2021 Topps Series 1 Mike Trout, the 87 design auto. Still waiting on the Wander Franco. This is supposed to be like this. Don't know if I'll ever get it. Shout out to Topps for taking forever. But here is the Trout. It came back really quick. But Wander is still pending. This was a trade at the National. Justin Tucker, greatest kicker in NFL history. Contenders rookie ticket auto. Traded a PC card for a PC card. I was more happy to get this one because this is a it's a short printed card, but it's a big card, especially for a kicker. And I laugh when I say that, but Justin Tucker's an awesome kicker, but you just don't hear kicker cards like that valuable. And this is a pretty big card for especially being a kicker. So I was more open to trading. So I traded a PC card for a PC card at the National. Mr. Hank Aaron. Again, I wish I would have bought one of the original 54 Topps autos when they were cheaper, obviously before he passed away. But I'll take the reprint. Again, another example of a reprint rookie auto. Has a great Hank Aaron autograph on it, but the image is of the 54 Topps rookie. It also has the back just like the 54 Topps. So pretty awesome to have that. Emmitt Smith, score supplemental. On-card auto here. PSA 8 with a 10 auto. I have this card non-autographed. Actually got this in a trade as well at the Chantilly show. The missus wanted to meet Emmitt just to get a picture, and the price was insane, and she was like, I'm not doing that. So I hunted around. I seen this. It had a great price on it. It's his best rookie card, and it's autographed. What more could you want? Plus a PSA 8, even on this card, is pretty respectable. So toss on the auto on it. Can't beat it. Emmitt Smith, score supplemental, rookie auto. Let's see here. And these are in no particular order, by the way. I'm just going through. Both of these were awesome. This I got at Chantilly. This has the wild card image, obviously, when he got the hit to put the Nats in the lead in the 2019 wild card game. That image, I love this image on cards because we witnessed that game. So this was a pretty awesome one. And then this is one that I hunted down. I wish I found the different color. The green, it doesn't look too terrible. But this is a cool card because it actually has, if you really notice, it has the 2018 Topps update image there in the silhouette. And then the front image is the hands on hips photo variation. So it's got both of his Topps update, the regular and then the SP version photos in this card. And then it's acetate signed. It's the Pentamaris penmanship from 2019 Topps 5-star. This is the green out of 10. They do make other colors, but these do not pop up often. So when I seen that one, I had to go ahead and snag it. Here, Jim Brown, picked this up at the National. It was one of my last pickups, actually. National Treasures with a very nice, clean Jim Brown autograph on it. You can see there, 07 National Treasures. Awesome card there. He was another one just like Ali that I really wanted an autograph of. So was very glad to get that. All right. This was getting the monkey off my back. Made a trade with this for this earlier this year. I likely lost in that deal because the cards I traded have probably way more than likely sustained the value than the Juan Soto has. But this was a card I wanted. This was a card I missed because I was a cheap ass and wouldn't spend $50. And it obviously exploded in price. So to be able to work a trade to finally get the monkey off my back and have this in my collection is well worth it. Because even though Soto's not a national anymore, I love the kid. He was a huge part of that 2019 World Series team. He will always be a player that I root for. One of my favorites in the game currently today. So to have his first Bowman auto, especially with all of the, again, it was the monkey on my back. I knew I should have bought it when I did, when I was looking at him before. And then next thing you know, he got caught up, and boom, that was the end of the story. So the 2016 Bowman Chrome Juan Soto. Here is, again, with the theme of looking at rookie reprints. This card came in, and I was astonished at how nice it looked. When I bought it, I truthfully thought this was just like stuck to the card. I didn't know that it was done as a cut, which made it that much more awesome. But it looks like the 51 Bowman, obviously larger and everything, and it's like glossy and all that, but it looks like a 51 Bowman Mickey Mantle with the cut auto. Does have the back and all of this stuff that the 51 Bowman would have. This card, I still cannot believe I got it for what I got it for. I paid $350 for this, so awesome to get a Mickey Mantle auto for $350, especially when just finding the 51 Bowman, anything with an auto, is damn near impossible. So even though this is a custom card made and then the cut, it's still really cool to have. So one of my favorites. All right, we'll go to this next. This is going to be hard to display, but this is the Amazing Willie Mays comic book. It's a CBCS 7.5. The comic itself is from 1954. So to get a 7.5, I thought was amazing on a comic from 1954. I also have Providence with this, where this was like a test issue for sports writers and stuff. But the coolest part about it is it has a big, huge, dark, bold Willie Mays autograph on it. It is authenticated by CBCS. It's authenticated by PSA, which at the time James Spence worked for PSA, so it's actually kind of got JSA authentication too. So just a very, very, very cool piece. I was hunting for a Willie Mays autograph. There's a lot of counterfeits out there, so to find this really got me excited. I think I got this for a bargain, considering, just that autograph alone is just a beautiful autograph. So excited for this one. Next up is something I never in a million years would have dreamed that I would have gotten. I was hunting for a Jackie Robinson autograph. You can see it there. Right there is Jackie's auto. I came across this. I did not believe I had a chance in hell to win this page, and wound up winning it cheaper than just a single Jackie Robinson auto would have cost me, and I still cannot believe it. This page has Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Yogi Berra, Jim Palmer, Jan Stenerud, who is a football player, Craig Morton, Bobby Mercer, Otto Graham, just so many like awesome names on one page. And somebody helped me. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Carlos that reached out, or I don't remember who it was, so I apologize. But they found out this was a Pan Am golf tournament that was held over in Hawaii. And it was basically an all-star golf tournament where they would pair a superstar MLB player with a NFL player, and they had this golf tournament. And so this was out of the program for that golf tournament. I have seen some other pages pop up that has, even have more autos than this on it. I actually kind of like that this one isn't too cluttered, because they're all pretty clean, and you can kind of tell who is who on here. So I kind of like it like this. But to be able to pick this up and actually own a Jackie Robinson autograph, I've shared my Jackie collection. I don't have anything, I don't have high grades and all of that stuff, and I didn't know if I would ever be able to own a Jackie auto. So to be able to pick up, Jackie, Hank, Yogi, Willie, Mickey Mantle, all these guys, Jim Brown, Joe DiMaggio, like all of these autographs I've shared with you guys today in 2022 has been absolutely amazing. And again, I'm not a huge auto guy, but it is very cool when you really get down to it and you pick up something like this and you know, like, especially the comic and like this page, it has more of a story than just being a pack pulled autograph. So I really like that. I enjoy that. And maybe that's what drew me into it more. Um, so that was my autograph pickups. I do have one other autograph that I want to feature here. This is the 2021 Topps Now Mason Forelli and Aaron Judge autograph for Team Mason. Got the band still on. But shout out to Mason and his dad, Kyle. This was a card Topps had made when Mason got to meet Aaron Judge. Obviously, if you don't know who Mason is, he's a cancer survivor, a cancer fighter, multiple times. Awesome young man, one of the strongest people I think in this world to continue fighting the battle of pediatric cancer. And there was a video on Instagram of him and his dad opening some cards and pulling the Logo Man 101 of Aaron Judge, and just the reaction and the excitement and the happiness and kind of the relief it almost felt like on Mason's face, and just seeing that like just went viral as it should have. And so Mason, it got arranged that he could meet Aaron Judge, and then Topps obviously made this card, and Mason sent me a copy that he signed. So I'm very fortunate to be a part of Mason's collection, helping him get some of his sports cards and stuff and Pokemon cards graded for him. Having the label Mason Forelli collection, that's been another thing that I've just been absolutely blessed with in the year 2022. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. I will do other parts with some other pickups, but again, there's so much and it's hard to narrow it down. I'm not putting anything in favorites. It's not about the value, because some of this stuff is very cheap actually, but it's stuff that throughout the year there was exciting points for me to be able to get some of this stuff. And so I wanted to start off again. Thank you to everybody. This day is very special to me, and hope you enjoyed the pickups, and stay tuned. Down the road before the end of the year, I'll have a few other parts to this. But hope you have a wonderful Wednesday evening. Again, stay warm out there. Stay safe if you have to go out on the roads and all of that mess. But as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.